Welcome back to 52 Weekends. Today I want to talk about storing kayaks for the winter. Kayaks are great, they're cheap, they're a lot of fun, they're healthy, but boy, they take up a lot of space. Let me turn on this light here. When you put lights in your garage, remember to always put them over the hood of the car so when you open the hood, you don't have a shadow. So anyway, we bought these kayaks at the beginning of COVID. We bought 4 so we can take friends. Cheap, good, fun. And I keep the paddles and the life jackets and stuff right in the kayaks. And for the summer, they sit outside behind the garage, but we don't want to leave them out there for the winter. And I just finished putting them up yesterday. And my partner said, hey, why didn't you do a video for the 52 Weekends channel about how you store the kayaks? And I thought, well, bummer, I missed the opportunity, but I do want to share. So what you can see is I just took some of those bicycle hooks, because we hang the bikes up here too over the vehicles. And luckily, even though we have an 8-foot garage door, the garage has got a 10-foot ceiling. So when you look, if you open the garage door, you can see that there's space above the door to store the kayaks. And I've seen where people have put different things above garage doors for storage. It's about 25 degrees. So I'm going to close that back up again. But all you need to do is know where your garage roof trusses are. They're usually 2 feet on center, so you can see the nail holes, or if you got drywall, see where the drywall seams are, and have hooks on one end. And then on the other end, same thing, find where those screws are. And again, my roof trusses are 2 feet on center, so I just went over every 4 feet. And then our kayaks had these really crappy little plastic hooks. So I actually bought, let me see if I can get up high enough to see, some hooks that I put on there. And I drilled out the kayaks and put those hooks on each end. They're good to have anyway, because then when I'm hauling kayaks in the back of a pickup truck, I don't have to worry about if they're gonna blow out, because I just run a strap through all those hooks and ratchet it down. But beyond that, I got some carabiners up on top of that hook, and then the hook that goes into the roof truss. And carabiners I buy by the dozen, and we burn through them around here on backpacks and water bottles and everything else around here, because it's what you do. I did want to emphasize that if you put up these kind of hooks, and if you just try to stick them right into your roof trusses, it's not going to work. And if you don't make a big enough pilot hole, you're probably going to split the roof truss. So if you go through and hopefully you got a bunch of different drill bits, find the drill bit that's just a little bit smaller than the threads and drill a pilot hole so that the threads grab a hold of that roof truss, but you don't split the roof truss. You really don't need a ton of grip because you're just holding up that kayak. You got to remember to not use that hook later to try to pull engines or something like that. But again, all 4 of those kayaks are also excellent tubs. So in the summer, we leave the paddles and the life jackets in them. But in the winter, we also leave a lot of swimming gear, fishing gear, hiking gear, stuff that's not going to be needed till spring. I've got 4 tubs in my garage that don't take any space. That's where I store them. So remember, you only got 52 weekends. Get out there, enjoy them. Quit spending time planning and thinking, just go do it. Here's a way that if you get the hooks and the carabiners, in less than an hour, you and a friend and a ladder can have your kayaks stored for the winter and have a bunch of other stuff stored inside of them. Thanks for watching. Let me know what else you want to see. Subscribe.